In this commentary video, I want to talk about new game from Obsidian Entertainment, so let's jump straight into the video. New Vegas was one of the best single-player, story-driven game. After that, Obsidian went on making a different game, which was okay. The Outer Worlds was a problematic game when it launched with mind-boggling bugs and performance issues, but Obsidian made sure to fix it, and we are getting the sequel for the first game, which is going to release next year, in 2025. Now I don't have any information about the game as of making this video, other than the announcement trailer for the sequel from Obsidian, and also what the fuck is going on with Microsoft lately. Shutting down 3 major studios was not enough. The Xbox Game Pass prices also gone up to the level where everyone has to sell their single eye to sustain 1 year Game Pass subscriptions. Now, we all know Ubisoft is the first big-ass company that wants us to pay $130 for their stupid shitty game. Seriously, I will fight anyone in the comments who are going to say it's okay. Why getting mad about something you can't afford in the first place? Right? No, it's not right. If these kind of things are supposed to be get defended, then corporate company will charge us with luxury prices for the only digital editions in the future. Although I want to say making AAA games are hard, because it's not an AI generated thing that will give or do anything you ask it to do. Right, here we have real people who put their time and family far behind them and work on this games with tight schedule, will eventually burnt out by the upper management who only cares about how much money the game's going to make when the financial year hits them. Now, coming back to the main topic, Obsidian seemed to have nailed the high fantasy RPG feeling of punchy colors without being excessively dashy, colorful environment, and I particularly like how it complements the art style they're going for this game. As for everything else, world building, the gameplay and narrative stuff, I not par with Obsidian to deliver. A good game here. My biggest problem, to me, has to be with the combat system and the hit registration. It doesn't look great. The animations where sometimes looks awkward. The enemies barely react to things, which does give it a certain aesthetic, but I'm not sure it's what they're intentionally going for. It may be improved over time. For me, the visual style and fidelity seem fine to me. The animation quality and overall okay. The approach to combat look very bare bones to my eyes, but these aren't the reasons why I'd want to ignore this game. If Obsidian can nail quest design, the story writing and world exploration to somewhat of a fun thing, I'm sure it will be a good time for the New Vegas fans. If you watch the trailer on a 4K quality, the detail in the visuals looks stunning. You can really see the Unreal Engine 5 capabilities. The lighting looks great too. The animation could be better, but after watching the extended combat sequences, they look pretty funny at some times and janky. And also, what the fuck with the death animations of these lizard characters? They instantly fall down without any ragdoll animation going on here. I'm cautiously excited nonetheless, even if the combat looks goofy at times, but glad to see that they're keeping the distinct look of Eora, and I'm sure the writing will at least be on par with Pillars if nothing else. Overall, guys, what's my thoughts on Avowed is, I can't quite put my finger on it, but for some reason Avowed just feels kind of generic. Simple open world New Vegas with modern graphics purred onto it, with some RPG elements. Like the graphics look great and combat looks pretty janky, but it's missing something for me and I'm not sure what. Maybe it's just my thought imagination.